You can either scan it now, or you can scan it at the end of the meeting. It's just a basic Google form to kind of see, engage your interest. And I'd like to correct maybe one or two things I said in my speech. I know I said that I could fit 50 artworks on that wall. It's looking more like 100, maybe even more. It's a 15 by 50 foot wall, and it's really just open season. And that's not even including the space that's registered for the year's best artworks and things of that nature. My email is also on the form. It is submission for one person only, so if you miss it, I'm very sorry. But please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about the space or just want the report directly emailed to you, if it has not already been sent out to you. And just thank you all for your time.
Thank you. Would anybody else like to utilize open forum at this time?
I would just like to bring up some of the housing concerns that I have. So me personally, I live in North Carolina. I'm 7 hours away, and I've lived on campus for the last 2 years. And the dorms did not open until Sunday at 12 p.m., which was a struggle for me who does not have any housing here. So I had to call up friends, and I think that's something that needs to be brought up because there may be people who don't have that opportunity to find other people to live with. And most people don't come back on Sunday afternoon when school starts on Monday. So I think that's just something that should be talked about, and I think it's starting to be worse, but yeah.
Thank you. Would anybody else like to utilize open forum at this time? Okay, we're going to move into the approval of the minutes. The minutes were sent out electronically the Tuesday before break, so 2 weeks ago. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Seeing there are none, the minutes are now marked as approved and corrected. We'll now go into reports from our officers, beginning with our president.
Where are you going, y'all? Where are you going? How was your spring break? I guess you can't all answer. It was good. Tell me after. My phone number's up here, so text me if you ever have any questions or have any ideas or anything. We were just talking in our exec meeting before this that we want to be accessible. So if you have a question, text me. Probably back within 24 hours. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be stuff from the past 2 weeks since the spring break. President Roberts met with him, and he was great catching up today on some stuff that's going on. And so that's going to help me hit the ground running. Kevin Robinson, he is the Senior Vice President over safety and accessibility and security, and there's a lot of stuff that's been going on with him, or with that's upgrading things, and so that's going to be really huge this year. Two things that we talked about. One, wheels. How do y'all feel, yes and no, about the no wheel zone? And how do y'all feel, are there any other spots that y'all would see that maybe need no wheel zones? Because there have been some incidences where people got thrown off wheels. So, any thoughts from anyone? Y'all know what the no wheel zone is. Okay, all right. Yeah. You see people still riding wheels or no? Yeah?
I think I have seen the difference. I'm somebody who rides a bike. So
Okay.
Nice. I also think it would be good to have a no wheel zone around the campus grade as well.
Okay.
I was just going to say maybe another no wheel zone near the edge because some of the athletes will go right by there to go to South Lawn where they live, and they'll go super fast.
Like on that road? Or like that goes behind the edge?
Yeah, or kind of like the sidewalk area that's like right in front of the edge.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Anyone over here? No. Okay. And then I also have another survey, so come see me after if you would like to participate in that. It's like kind of survey, kind of more just questions that I have. Okay, Colin and I went to the other school across the state and presented the Floyd K. Trophy Next year, we're gonna try to get that back here. If y'all know what that is, the winner of the Iron Bowl from the previous year receives that trophy from the other school's SGA at the basketball Iron Bowl. That's at their home. So Colin and I were the ones that presented that this year. Hopefully that'll be presented to us next year. I hung out with the board this past week. That was really good, building relationships with them. That's gonna be one of the best ways, one of the easiest ways for us to get things done is through them this year. Okay, Haley Center. I was just put on, Vinnie Nathan, she's the provost. I was just put on the steering committee for the Haley Center renovation. And they have just hired architects, one out of New York, one out of Birmingham, to assess what is possible with the Haley Center renovation, tear down, anything. So if y'all have any ideas, thoughts, email me, shoot me a text, come see me after. Would love to hear anything, student feedback. And then I'm meeting with Bobby Woodard, the SVP of Student Affairs this week. So if you have student affairs things, also come see me. All right, thank y'all.
Now report from our treasurer.
What up, guys? All right, how we doing?
Good.
Some life in here. Okay, there's my phone number. Please continue to text me. Let me know if you have any thoughts, need anything. Initial budget, done. Bang. Had a meeting with Pearson, talking about rings and what maybe some new marketing stuff looks like with that. I'm excited to get the rings AVP and the rings directors. Hopefully have another meeting with Pearson about how we can market this better and reach some more participate in rings. Also along those lines, the new ring display downstairs. Have y'all seen it? Have y'all noticed it? What do y'all think? Any initial thoughts? Literally nothing. No one's even seen it. Colin.
I think someone's gonna get their finger stuck in one of the rings like I did, but.
Confirmed, probably already has happened. I also did that. We are working on that. I think what Colin's talking about is the little thing that I guess none of y'all have seen, that has all the different ring sizes on it, that you can actually see what, like if ring week isn't happening, you can see what your ring size would be, but it's, I mean, you just, like, try one that's too small, you're not eating out of that thing. So Pearson's gonna come by the student center and we're gonna talk about a couple of things that we could change with that. Had a meeting with somebody from Campus Kitchens. That's something that our exec is wanting to do this year, is look at food insecurity on campus. But I guess I'm kind of championing that project because it's something I'm really fired up about. And then I guess I already hit a ring display. So final budgets are next Friday, so continuing to get ready for those hearings. So anyway, y'all have a great night.
Thank you. Now for our EVP of Outreach.
Hey y'all, I'm Amelia, we haven't met already. This is my number. Please add it to your contacts if you don't have it already. I would love any of y'all's ideas, especially to this next point. I met with Auburn Global, just about different events we can have for the international students, like a studs tour around campus and then like a football event where we can teach them about American football. So let me know any ideas that y'all would have to like kind of further the international student experience. I know a lot of them kind of maybe struggle with like just kind of computer things, like not computer things, but like registration and just kind of things that you wouldn't think about like growing up in America. So let me know any thoughts y'all have on that. I said meeting, I forgot what I was going to say on that point, but basically I meet with all the presidents of the international student organizations. So again, text me any ideas of like ideas y'all would have to collaborate with them. I have my own, but I'll love any more ideas that y'all have. I met with the Auburn Downtown Merchants Association. So basically, we're talking about having a discount at all the Auburn Downtown Merchants. So like downtown, all the shops that you can go to, having a discount for the ring students. So if any of y'all are getting your ring, that might be an opportunity, and you will be getting an email about that. But once we get, again, the AVP of rings and AVP of campus, or external affairs, y'all will be getting more information on that, because they'll be kind of heading that process. And then we've been in contact with one of the representatives in Montgomery, and she has some shadowing opportunities and would love to get Auburn students there. So again, text me, there's my number. Text me if y'all would want to go this Wednesday or April 1st, which is 2 Wednesdays from now, or April 8th, which is 3 Wednesdays from now. Because there's an opportunity for us to shadow a representative, and I think that's a great opportunity, and also that we're being trusted as Auburn to send people from SGA there. So yeah, text me if you would be interested in shadowing one of the representatives, or if you would want more information on that. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Now for our team staff.
Hey guys, my number and email is up here as well. So this past week we started with our exec goals, planning those. And then our AVP applications have closed. We're doing 34 interviews. They're going to take place over tomorrow and Wednesday. We'll have AVPs by the end of the week. Our director applications opened 2 Fridays ago. They'll close this Friday at 4:45. So tell your friends to apply for that. We posted on Instagram today and did a story. So if you want to hype that up as well, that'd be big time. Thank you guys.
Thank you. And now for our EVP of initiatives.
All right, I hope y'all had a great spring break. I got rested as well, so I hope y'all did. Phone number's there. Seriously, text or call me or whatnot. Always answer that. We'll always also answer an email. So if you have anything, feel free to reach out to me. Yeah, so the feedback y'all gave me from the Student Center meeting, first was the outlets and the like little standing charging things there. When we had our meeting, they said that Taylor Dulesky, he kind of runs the Student Center, he said, like, you know specifically where those were, and Connor helped me out with that, kind of figuring out where he was and where he was sitting, and they should have checked those this week and got those fixed, so if you end up using some that aren't working, please let me know. Next was, I think Giles mentioned being able to rent chargers, correct? We actually have that in the Student Center, so I think that's something we might need to advertise a little bit better to get that word out there. And then Mackenzie was asking about the foot poles for bathrooms and stuff like that. That's going to take a little bit longer, but I'm meeting with Taylor again, hopefully this Thursday, to kind of further that discussion and get more feedback on that from him. Angel Shot had a meeting with the Wellness Center and Vera last week, so kind of our idea there is it's going to be housed in the Wellness Center, and we're going to help spread that awareness. They're kind of going to pay for all the marketing. They're going to get all the marketing done, but then we're going to approve it, and we're going to continue to check in with them every month or a little bit more. I have my first, only me and Dr. Rush one-on-one meeting tomorrow, so if y'all have anything that has to do, any type of feedback with any student life, anything like that, please feel free to come find me after. Looking forward to get to know him better. And then I have my dining meeting with Glenn on lunch this Wednesday. So do y'all have any feedback, anything dining related, food, C-stores, anything like that right now? Yes.
In Village Dining right now, the cleaning for the cleanup station is not working, and it is a mess.
I agree. It's a great idea. Anyone else? Jackson?
Overall, it's very few dining options.
That is a problem we're working on, but yes, thank you.
It's more of a question, but what are they doing under the edge?
So there's 4 different vendors that will be done by August of this upcoming year. It's going to be all stuff that's kind of around here. So like one of them's going to be a sandwich place, and all that meat's going to be roasted in Auburn. Another one's going to be like the Power Bowls. I don't know if y'all seen that at the Village. So something like that. There's 2 more that Glenn was working on. I know there's the 2 that he mentioned to me. There's going to be 2 other under there, and that'll be done by August of this. But I will get back to you on that because we're going to be meeting soon.
Those options are basically meal swipes or $9 used.
I'm pretty sure. Let me get back to you on that. I don't want to say the wrong thing and give you the wrong information, but I think it's dining dollars. but don't, let me get back to you on that. I'll get that information on Wednesday. Anything else?
I feel like the library has the most foot traffic at Auburn, and there needs to be more dining options there.
Got it. Anything else?
What's going on in South Army? Not that convenience store. There's really another.
I am just not aware of that. So,
There's like a convenience store.
at the bottom of it, I know where that convenience store is, but I
They
haven't.
like wiped it out and they're putting mold here. From inside the body.
Okay.
Just how this works.
Interesting. Sorry about that.
This was kind of mentioned last year, but can we also talk about like dining options for satellite locations, like vet med, nursing, forestry?
Yeah, working on some food trucks, but yes, I'll bring that up again.
Like some of these things there, but there's not really like a difference between options like just Chick-fil-A and the Toro sushi place. And is it their burger place or just?
You have burger, you have tacos, you have sushi. There's a pretty good amount, but I mean,
I'm not in your office, so.
yeah, I get what you're saying. Anything else? All right. Thank y'all. If y'all have anything else, feel free to find me or my phone number's up there. Yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to getting to know each and every one of y'all better. So yeah, thank y'all.
Thank you. We'll now move into reports from our committee chairs, beginning with academic affairs.
Jones Engineering. So on Friday, me and Lily have a meeting with the registrar to talk about course tags, implementing a tighter scheduler. We're mainly talking about course fees will be our start, and then we'll go off from there. Can I get a show of hands for who had assignments due during spring break? Like any Canvas things you had to submit or anything like that? Okay. And then,
Who had a test today?
yeah, that was my next question.
Okay, sorry.
Can I get a raise of hands if anybody who had a test, who has a test either today, tomorrow, or the next day? Or a major project due, like a. Gotcha.
Oh, good. Okay. Sorry, guys.
So we're going to be doing some benchmarking on that and see what other universities' policies are on exams following spring break and try to make some change happen with that. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Now for access, engagement, and opportunity.
Story, vet med. So not much for me this week. I hope you all had a great spring break. But last year we kind of had this initiative to put blinds or like fogging the glass in the Mel or the library, just because like as you're studying, sometimes it can be distracting when students are walking by, or it can be noisy. And so we were just going to follow up on that with the director of the video center, I believe. We also were talking about, so when the code changed from DEI to AEO, we did not change anything about the description of the committee. And so we were just discussing adding a little bit to it. So that's all from me.
Thank you. Now for budget and finance.
Bolton CLA. So yeah, like Jackson said, we have all those initial budgets in. Our committee's been working really hard, sending emails and trying to stay in contact with their SAOs. So things have been kind of busy right now, but just a show of hands, is anyone kind of confused about what budget and finance does? You can raise your hand.
You can be honest.
Even I
You
get
should
confused sometimes. Like most of the time I'm pretty confused. So I'll probably do like some sort of presentation or something. Colin did that last year and I think it was really helpful. So yeah, be on the lookout for that probably the next couple weeks. Yeah, that's all for me.
Thank you. Now for Douglas.
Auburn CLA. Not much for me. I'm meeting with the Assistant Director of Student Media on Friday morning to talk about implications that maybe the code has on student media. Right now, if you guys don't know, the code, basically the president and the budget and finance chair are supposed to be in on the meetings for the panel for student media, and they're trying to get rid of that, so I'm meeting with them. If you guys have questions about that, let me know before I go. Show of hands, who in here has an animal, like a pet?
At Auburn.
Huh?
At Auburn.
Yeah, here at Auburn. Like here at Auburn. Is anyone here at Auburn one? Okay. We're maybe thinking about looking into the excuse policy for getting, taking your animals to the vet for like an emergency excuse. I was just curious about that. That's all I know.
Thank you. Now for student affairs.
Jen's nursing no report.
Thank you. Now for our executive committee.
If y'all will pull up Canvas, we're gonna do attendance real quick. Sorry, I'm serving as the
Yes, our technician couldn't be here, so Trey is doubling up tonight.
And just, I've got to go unlock it real quick, so just give it a second. Okay, it's published. Let me know if y'all can see that. Yay, nay? None? Yes, some yeses. Okay, attendance password for today, since Auburn made my personal opinion, the best tournament to make, the NIT, that will be the password, NIT all lowercase. First seed, baby. Is everyone able to access that? Good. Let's give it a few more seconds. Okay, I also want to briefly go over the attendance policy. And I'm reading this directly from the Code of Laws, which you can also access just by looking up Auburn SGA Code of Laws and searching through that for attendance, and it'll pop up student attendance. But the policy is that senators will be allowed 3 unexcused absences or 5 total absences in any given term. You are to email me and Lily and Jamie should you expect to be absent from a meeting.
Don't email Jamie.
And Charlotte, sorry.
No, me.
But not Jamie, Charlotte.
Sorry.
But you have 1 business day until after the meeting is held to get that excuse turned in. You will be required to meet with me and the executive committee should you have 3 absences total, excused or unexcused, discussing further action, and 2 unexcused absences in total. And the way that we vote on the unexcused absences or to make them excused is just the university approved absences. So yeah, we go by that guideline. You don't actually have to get a university excused absence, but you do have to at least understand that that's the guideline that we vote on. So that's all for me. Thank you all.
Don't have questions about absences or anything? Basically, if you miss over 5 times, we have to have a meeting. 3 excused and such. Okay, we're good. All right, now we'll move into reports from our liaisons, beginning with Honors Congress.
Keegan, honors.
Thank you. Now from BSU.
Hey y'all, I don't really have much to report. I just wanted to tell y'all that we're pretty much wrapping up the year. We finished our big month with Black History Month in February, so had a lot of events that were really fun, and now we're just kind of rounding out the year. We have our end of year banquet on this coming Sunday, and we'll just kind of finish out the year with several general assemblies. But yeah, War Eagle.
Great. Thank you. Now for ISO.
King ISO, I just wanted to let you guys know about one of ISO's massive events happening this spring. Everyone at Auburn is invited to attend. It's World Fair, so essentially we're going to have performances from different organizations here at Auburn to represent their cultures, and then we're also going to do an entire showcase. It's, once again, March 26th at the Student Activity Center from 5 to 7. If you have any questions about it, let me know. But once again, everyone's welcome to come. I'd love to see you guys there.
Thank you. Next in order are our current orders of business, beginning with PSSB 26030211. We're going to pull that up for y'all so y'all can see it.
Sorry.
Okay, long CLA. This is, I already showed this to you guys, just confirming all the officers. I'm asking for the approval of all.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded. Okay, sorry, this is like learning. So now that you say this,
Yep.
I move to pass this bill as written.
Okay, I move to pass this bill as written.
Okay, is there a second? Is there any debate? Seeing that there is no further debate, we will move into a vote on canvas. So since this is the current order, we're all going to go to canvas and vote. Y'all should be able to vote on canvas now. It'll tell us if you're like having trouble or anything. The ayes have it, and this bill has been adopted. Next in order are future orders of business, PSSB 26031601. This bill is brought to you by Senator Long.
Long CLA is me again. I'm asking for approval of the following. This is just, I'm not going to read every single name for your guys' sake, but it's all of your names. I would ask that you kind of find your name, make sure that it's spelled right. Probably that'd probably be a good rule of thumb. If you want to slowly scroll, so you can all see it. But,
All right, are there any questions on this future order? All right, so now we're going to move into announcements from me. John, also mentioned that we're going to a meeting with Dr. Cup on Friday, talking about course tax, so we're excited about that. And exec talked about we're working on exec goals, so more of that to come. But that's basically all for me. Obviously, if y'all need me, please text me. Y'all are doing good at that. But just that and meeting with committees, and y'all are doing good at absences. So if y'all are going to miss or something, just text us, email us with an excuse. But that's all. This meeting is now adjourned.